Sullivan. I'm the Assistant General Manager here. Welcome to our tap house. Thank you all for coming. Thank you to the City of Porterville for hosting here and the Chamber for all of you guys in attendance. We do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed your breakfast and the coffee and everything that's going on here, the atmosphere in general. Enjoyed our decorations. We just decorated too. So, thank you all for coming. I'm gonna keep it pretty short. I surprisingly don't love to talk as much on the microphone as I do in person. So you see me down there, I'll talk all day, but up here I'm gonna keep it quick. So I just want to introduce Christy Martin and let you guys know if you have any questions, let us know. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiffany. So I want to take a moment also to welcome you all on behalf of the Porterville Chamber to the First Friday Coffee. Today we're being sponsored by City of Porterville, where Mayor is going to be delivering the State of the City address. So I'm very glad everybody could join us. I'd also like us all to take a moment, if we could please acknowledge the Tule River Tribe and thank them for welcoming us here into the casino. We really appreciate it. And so with that, I would also like to acknowledge some of the dignitaries that we have here in attendance with us today. And so I would like to introduce Supervisor Dennis Townsend. The Tule River Tribal Council Chairman, Neil Perron. Tule River Tribal Council Member Gary Santos. We also have City of Porterville Mayor Martha A. Flores. We have Vice Mayor Kelly Carrillo. Council Member Raymond Beltran. We also have past Mayor of City of Porterville, Virginia Carolla. Past Council Member Greg Shelton. And we also have other representatives that are joining us today. We have the representative from Senator Melissa Hurtado's office, Eric Coyne. Representative from Assemblyman Devin Mathis's office, Rosalinda Alexander. And then I also would like to acknowledge Commander of Tule River Tribal Veterans Post, Stanley Santos. And I also would like to welcome some of our Chamber Board Chair, Scott Bowler. Then our past board chair, Josh Pearson. Our vice chair of community outreach, Ryan Leisure. Our vice chair of member services, Stephanie Torres. Then we have one of our board directors, Alex Martin. Our board director, Adora Cardenas. And board director, Michael Warden. And board director, Carly Ladrigan. Just a few more people. I want to also acknowledge our ambassadors that are here today. We have Adonis Knuckles. We have Alita Verduzco Silva. Miss Amanda Yan. We have Anthony Caligiuri. And Miss Elise McKenna. Lori Ariana. Melissa Martinez. And Sabrina Breedlove. Thank you to all of you for being here today and for your support. I'm going to give a few quick chamber updates before I turn it over to the mayor. So I would like to we've welcomed 4 new members to the chamber in the last month. So we'd like to welcome Tree of Life Tree Service, Valley Community SBDC, the Snow Shack of Central Valley, and Eco Valley. So we're really glad to see you with us. Also want to take a moment to thank our renewing members for the month of November. So they've all invested with us for another year, investment in the chamber and their community. So we will take a moment to acknowledge them on the slide there. And just to share a little bit of what went on in the last month, ribbon cutting with the Elks Lodge, we celebrated the 100-year anniversary of their building. So it was beautiful. The assemblyman was there, the mayor was there, we had a lot of our representatives there, Supervisor Townsend was there. So it was a really great opportunity to celebrate some of the history in our town. And I also wanted to briefly touch on the Shop Local Porterville contest that's going on. I believe we have 50 businesses now, which was the goal. So we have 50 businesses on board now that you're able to go out to visit to get your passport stamped. So you can find that passport on shoplocalporterville.com. You can also pick it up in our office or at City Hall. And just you get the chance to visit our businesses and see what we have in our community. And if you visit at least 10, you're entered into a contest to win. And so this is still ongoing. Our contest is still ongoing until Friday, December 15th. That'll be the last day to turn in passports. But beyond that, we do encourage you to shop local, invest into our local community, and support our local businesses. We just concluded our children's Christmas parade last night. So I hope you were all able to attend. If you weren't able to attend, we did live stream the video or the parade on our Facebook page, and you can go back and rewatch that if you're interested in seeing any of the entries, if you personally knew anybody who was involved. But I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors as well. We had Stop Alarm, who sponsored the parade, Eagle Mountain Casino, Store It Self Storage, Reach Air Medical, the American Legion Chapter 20 Riders, Oasis Technology, and EECU. So a big thank you to all of them for sponsoring that event. Oh, formatting. We also have our junior CEO program that we are beginning to accept applications for. So if you know a 6th through 12th grader who might be interested in learning how to run their own business, please feel free to share this with them. That information is on our website, and we're going to be kicking that off in December and culminating with a showcase at the Spring Festival where they are actually going to get to sell their products. So this is a program that's new to the chamber. We did pilot it during summer. So we're very excited to be bringing it back and working with the kids again. And one of my favorite comments from the kids that I like to share is one day as we were going over, I believe it was cost models, Steve said, oh, running a business is really hard. So I think we can all agree with that sentiment. So yeah, we're excited to be offering that again for the kids. I also want to give you a save the date for our annual awards and installation ceremony. So that's where we'll be revealing the man of the year, the woman of the year, large and small business of the year, and our community service project of the year. That will be on January 19th, and it's going to be here at Eagle Mountain Casino in the event center. So we're really excited to be able to be back in the venue again and be able to celebrate those outstanding individuals. So if you're interested in that, you can purchase tickets. They're available on our website. And save the date for Spring Festival. So we're starting our planning of the annual Spring Festival. We're planning for the date of April 13th. So if you know anybody that might be interested in a vendor, we are looking for those signups right now. They can get on the save the date list, and that way we'll be able to reach out to them first as soon as we're ready to start those registrations. And then our sponsorship opportunities. This is something new that we're offering this year to our members to give them the opportunity to see what's available all year long to them as far as sponsorship and marketing opportunities. So if you're a business that might be interested in learning a little bit more about that, you can also view that on our website. And of course, the best way to stay connected with us, I always say, is our newsletter. The newsletter goes out every other week and contains any of the events that we have going on, any of our member events. So it's a really great way to stay connected. And there's a couple of upcoming events that I just want to mention that I didn't have slides for. But on Tuesday, December 5th at 5 p.m., we're going to be having a holiday mingler with Sierra View Medical Center. So please come out and see us, enjoy their mini Christmas tree auction. You'll have the opportunity to look at the trees and to bid if you are so inclined. So I encourage you to come out to see us for that. And then on December 7th at 11 a.m., we're going to be doing a webinar with Tulare County Environmental Health, and we're going to be talking about the process of food permits here in Tulare County. So if you have any interest in that, or you know any business or vendors that might be interested in that, please point them our way. You can go on our homepage of our website, and there is a registration link right at the top. And with that, I want to thank our Circle of Excellence members for their continued support of the Chamber. And next, I would like to welcome up Mayor Martha A. Flores.
Good morning. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the 2023 City of Porterville State of the City address at this beautiful location. I would like to thank the Tule River Tribe for extending a gracious and warm welcome as we gather here to learn about the latest developments in our beloved community. Our first order of business is to recognize the 2023 Outstanding Business Awardees. Businesses like the ones honored here today make Porterville a special place to live, work, and play. It pleases me to introduce Assistant City Manager Jason Reidenauer, who will be presenting the outstanding businesses for 2023.
Mayor Flores, and welcome. Today we'll be honoring several businesses: Happy Hearts Children's Center, Nalanka Teppanyaki and Sushi Bar, Hergensheimer's Donut Factory. All of these have been awarded outstanding businesses for the city of Porterville for the year of 2023. Today we'll also be honoring the Press Shop as a legacy business honoree. Happy Hearts Children's Center is located the local child care facility that was founded in 1996 by Holly and Joseph Oliveira. They have an average enrollment of over 100 children with a team of professionals of over 21 professionals. Happy Hearts has cared for more than 3,000 children in our community. Many of these individuals that they've cared for often come back in the community and they now see their children coming through their facility today, as well as they see them in employment opportunities. They continue to offer internship opportunities with the school districts to aspiring to continue the growth in the industry for child development. We sincerely thank Happy Hearts Children's Center for taking many years taking care of our community's youngest residents. So thank you, really appreciate it. Nalanka Teppanyaki and Sushi Bar opened in downtown Porterville in 2017. Owner Nalanka sought to bring Japanese teppanyaki and sushi to Porterville. The fully renovated venue offers seating for over 200 guests to experience the master chefs preparing meals as part of their team of more than 40 staff members. For bringing an exceptional dining experience to Porterville and helping revitalize downtown, the city proudly honors Nanlanka Teppanyaki and Sushi Bar. Thank you. Burgersheimer's. Burgersheimer's Donut Factory opened in Porterville in 1975 under the original owners of Bobby Joe Hergesheimer and his brothers. Miss Amanda Yan and her family purchased the donut shop in 2006, carrying on the tradition of handcrafted, high-quality, fresh donuts in Porterville. Located along Henderson Avenue, Hergesheimer's bakes up to 300 donuts daily, and some of them can be enjoyed here today. She's also expanded the offerings to include breakfast sandwiches, pastries, and coffees. And Hergesheimer serves as a meeting spot for the local community. For its dedication to high-quality baking and exceptional customer service in our community for over 45 years, the city proudly honors Hergesheimer's Donut Factory. This year, Karen Jordan, former owner of the press shop, retired after 41 years of dedicated service to the Porterville community. Located at the iconic downtown Porterville, the press shop is a popular business for dry cleaning services. The press shop served more than 4,000 customers under Karen's ownership. The city of Porterville commends the press shop for its 41 years of exceptional service and community contribution. Thank you, Karen. Please join me in congratulating the city of Porterville's outstanding businesses, as well as a legacy business honoree for 2023. Will the representatives from the businesses please join me up front?
Nice meeting you.
One more round of applause for the honorees. As the mayor for the city of Porterville, it is my distinct honor and privilege to present the 2023 State of the City Address. This year has been a year of resiliency. On March 14, 2023, the city made a declaration of local emergency in response to the atmospheric river storm event. Under advisement from the County of Tulare, State of California, and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, the city immediately implemented an emergency response plan under the direction of Fire Chief Brian Cogburn as a Unified Incident Commander for the region, and Police Chief Jay Costello as the city's Emergency Operations Center Director. The city's Public Works Department worked tirelessly to prepare for the 100-year storm, protecting homes and critical infrastructure along the Tule River, working round the clock to clear debris throughout the riverbanks. The Public Works Department collaborated closely with the fire and police departments to uphold a commitment to protect public safety and property. The Public Works Department reconstructed a section of the Tule River embankment, a brave and courageous act that saved homes from being washed away from the raging river. The local National Guard Armory was turned into an emergency evacuation point and shelter, which is still in operation today. In addition to the efforts that went into protecting the city from the flood, the city had many accomplishments this year. Please join us in taking a look back as we prepare to welcome a new year full of possibilities. Community members have continued to enjoy various events and recreation opportunities organized by the Parks and Leisure Services Department. These events include the corporate games, which saw a record number of 16 teams participate, with Walmart Distribution Center winning the championship cup. Freedom Fest saw a great turnout and featured skydivers from Skydive Elsinore Landing mid-event. Pioneer Days was held at the sports complex and featured the rib cook-off, pageant contest, reenactments, and much more. The Veterans Day Run, which had over 1,000 participants, was a huge success and kicked off the Veterans Day festivities in downtown Porterville. The iconic Marching Through Time mural in downtown Porterville underwent restoration and received a protective coat to remain vibrant and enjoyed for the years to come. The city is utilizing a $7.8 million California State Parks Proposition 68 grant for the development of the new 4th Street Park and Community Center. The design phase is almost complete and construction should begin in the spring. The skate park at Veterans Park will see additions by March 2024, thanks to the same state grant funding. New park amenities added this year include solar lighting and disc golf tees pads at Murray and Salad Parks, and fitness equipment at Salad Park. Upcoming parks and leisure projects, including completing the golf course, driving range, netting project by the spring of 2024. The Hayesfield softball field lighting project is under design and expected to be finished by the summer of 2024. And a new lighted baseball field to be constructed at the sports complex is under design. This year, the city's Parks Master Plan got underway and is expected to be completed by May 2024. With community input, the Parks and Leisure Department looks forward to continuing to serve the thousands of residents who enjoy local park facilities yearly. It has been a great year at the temporary library. The library operates daily and offers numerous physical and virtual resources and family fun activities. During the year, over 108,000 patrons visited the library. The library team provided over 3,350 public service hours, over 86,500 physical materials, and 11,050 ebooks were circulated. Programming for all ages included 277 in-person programs with a total of 7,777 participants. To date, patrons have logged in over 13,200 computer sessions and 19,000 Wi-Fi sessions. In 2023, the fire department responded to 5,000 calls for service in Porterville and played a vital role in addressing the historic countywide flood under Fire Chief Brian Coghran's unified command. A community risk assessment and standard of cover to compare service delivery to industry standards was completed, which resulted in a strategic plan with short and medium range goals shaped by input from internal and external stakeholders. With financial support from local sales tax measures H and I, the fire department has advanced important construction projects. As a result, the training classroom is being renovated and will act as a temporary fire station, and a 4-story burn tower is under construction for completion in 2024. 3 station remodels are in the final design stages, allowing for critical updates and growth. The Public Safety Headquarters and Emergency Operations Center are in the design phase in collaboration with the police department and city staff. 3 new firefighter positions and 1 fire inspector were added. Additionally, 1 code enforcement officer and 1 administrative assistant were reclassified from part-time to full-time status. The city recently entered into an automatic aid agreement with CAL FIRE, in which CAL FIRE will send a fire engine to all structure fires within the city. In return, the department will supply a water tender to CAL FIRE's incidents around the Porterville area. Several members of the fire department attended International Association of Firefighters Fallen Firefighters Memorial in Colorado Springs, where Captain Ray Figueroa and firefighter Patrick Jones were honored for their ultimate sacrifice in service to our community. Continued participation in these events has been codified by a recent resolution by the City Council that ensures that the fire department's honor guard will continue to attend these memorial events at both national and state levels. The police department responded to 53,271 calls for service. 16,547 officer-initiated calls, and officers have made over 3,800 arrests to date in 2023. Compared to 2022, theft crimes are down by 19%. Auto theft is down by 23%. And assault crimes are down by 37%. Injury traffic collisions are also down by 4%, and there have been no fatal traffic collisions in 2023 to date. The Chief of Police and command staff regularly assess the department structure to improve efficiency, enhance public service quality, and to evaluate departmental and city growth. With City Council approval this year, a new command structure was implemented to increase oversight of line level supervisors, uniform patrol, detectives, and records personnel. The evaluation of the department established the need for the creation of an assistant chief of police position to help manage the administrative services division and a senior records clerk to supervise the records unit. Dominic Barteau was appointed to the position of assistant chief of police. Staffing levels increased with an additional 19 positions in various hiring stages, including police trainees, lateral police officers, dispatchers, community service officers, and animal control employees, with the majority of the applicants being local residents. In 2023, the Special Methods and Resource Team, also known as SMART, proactively addressed homelessness and mental health crisis, collaborating with local partners to provide shelters, food, medical care, mental health and drug treatment, and suicide prevention resources. They responded to thousands of calls, made hundreds of contacts, and helped 26 homeless individuals find temporary or permanent housing. The department is dedicated to improving Officer Mental Health Resources. The peer support team expanded with the funding from the state of California's Board of State and Community Corrections Officer Wellness and Mental Health Grant Programs. That is a mouthful. This grant supports mental health training and help introduce Bodie to the department, a wellness facility dog bred for calmness and reliability. Bodie assists first responders in coping with the physical and mental demands and the challenges of their jobs. Already, Bodie has proven to be a valuable asset. The Porterville Police Department remains adaptable to modern policing changes, fostering a strong partnership with the community for safety through engagement in positive outreach events such as National Night Out, Coffee with a Cop, and the Citizens Police Academy. Through the Pink Patch Project, the department donated $10,000 to Sierra View Medical Center's Roger S. Good Cancer Treatment Center. Committed to community safety, the police department pledges to provide top quality public service with excellence, honesty, and integrity. The Public Works Department is at the forefront of providing vital infrastructure essential to the operations of the city. The wastewater treatment facility has processed 1.77 billion gallons of effluent this year and generated 1,500 tons of biosolids for reuse. Projects included upgrades to plant number 2 and digester number 4, along with invaluable flood control assistance. The Streets Division self-performed street maintenance that covered 50% or 12.5 lane miles of scheduled cold mix overlay and 70% or 1.6 lane miles of planned hot mix repair. Recent cold mix projects included portions of streets along Henderson Avenue, Main Street, and Morton Avenue. In 2023, the Water Division was staffed with 16 employees and managed 17,342 service connections, replaced 387 meters, and installed 207. There were 22 hydrant repairs, 7 replacements, 591 service requests, and critical groundwater recharge of 4,700 acre feet. The staff responded to 304 callouts. Key projects involved a system-wide meter upgrade and finalizing the tertiary treatment recycled water facility set to be operational in early 2024. Ongoing efforts include responding to areas along the Tule River affected by the March storm event. The Sewer Division cleaned almost 30 miles of sewer mains and over 1.5 miles of storm drains. The division managed 86 callouts and manages 24 sewer lift stations. The Refuse Division is staffed with 17 employees and has kept the city clean by handling almost 33,000 tons of general waste, nearly 4,300 tons of recycled waste, and more than 7,100 tons of organic waste. The street sweeper covered over 5,350 miles, and refuse vehicles logged over 209,500 miles. In the Maintenance Shop Division, Projects included a CNG compressor dispenser replacement and a shop lid installation for transit buses. Efforts began to fill 2 vacant mechanic allocations for electric vehicles. The shop responded to 96 emergency callouts, logging almost 12,000 labor hours. The laboratory division provided analytical services, upgrading computers and implementing a new laboratory information management systems program. Annual testing for the 2022-2023 fiscal year involved 15,800 wastewater tests, 1,900 drinking water tests, 340 industrial pretreatment tests, and 4,800 public water tests managed by 3 employees. The engineering and project management department assists city departments in delivering various projects throughout the city, from the design of trails and other city facilities, such as the new community center, the library and emergency operations center, to street improvement projects. Multiple projects have been completed this year, including 6 sewer projects that extend municipal sewer services to the areas of the city that were previously county jurisdiction, benefiting nearly 1,000 properties, 2 water consolidation projects, the drilling of a new municipal water well, and upgrade and replacement of the traffic signals at Olive Avenue and Newcomb Street, creating protected left turn phasing and when traveling north and south. The first phase of the Main Street reconstruction project from Putnam Avenue to Morton Avenue and the Main Street storm drain were recently completed. The animal shelter project is currently under construction and ahead of schedule, with an anticipated completion date of early 2024. This project will provide a modern and humane facility in the city for displaced animals. The department is also nearing completion of the design of multiple street improvement projects and trail projects for construction this next year. The administration department is comprised of the divisions of human resources, city clerk, risk management, and the office of the city manager. Administration serves both city personnel and members of the community. The responsibilities of administrative staff are multifaceted, from assisting community members with passport applications or claims against the city to recruiting and onboarding new staff members and assisting employees with wellness and benefits. 2023 has been a busy year for the administration department. The Human Resources Division conducted 33 full-time recruitments, processed nearly 1,000 applications, and conducted approximately 40 orientations. Annually recognized for excellence by the U.S. State Department for its passport acceptance facility, administrative staff has earned a reputation for its broad knowledge base processing passport applications. Operating this full service facility for the State Department is no easy task. Yet staff continue to excel in keeping apprised of Homeland Security bulletins and procedural changes mandated for national security. In 2023, administrative staff has processed over 1,300 passports to date and almost 8,000 since it began offering this valuable service to the community in 2009. The City Clerk Division has been busy working to assist City Council so that it can continue to conduct important business of the city. In addition to providing staff support to City Council, the City Clerk's Division continues to provide support services to various city entities, including the Porterville Area Development Association, the Transactions and Use Oversight, Tax Oversight Committee, and the city's Internal Audit Committee. Lastly, the Risk Management Division assesses risk and mitigates exposures in addition to working with city clerk staff to ensure compliance with Fair Political Practices Commission and the California Public Records Act. In 2023, the Administration Division responded to approximately 100 requests with hundreds of responsive records for this year alone. The Finance Department remains steadfast in meticulously keeping the city financially solvent. Under the Finance Department's tremendous stewardship, the city is considered to be in great fiscal health amongst the likes of Mission Viejo and Paso Robles, and the city was recently graded by Standards & Poor's, also known as S&P Global Ratings. The city received a grade of AA- stable in relation to its debt worthiness, which is a great rating. In addition to managing the budget and accounting for the city, the Finance Department processes over 16,000 utility bills monthly, coordinates the city's purchases, issues business licenses, and manages the Information Technology Division. The Community Development Department continues to support the community's growth by processing entitlements, administering grants, and supporting local businesses. The city continues its business assistant program to assist local businesses. The Economic Development Division recently developed a Shop Local campaign in collaboration with the Chamber of Commerce, local businesses, and community partners to encourage the community to shop locally and get to know local businesses throughout the city. In 2023, the Planning Division processed 50% project review committee applications and assisted numerous business with land use, including the entitlement process. The Housing Division administers grants that provide down payment assistance and home buyer education courses to help first-time home buyers purchase a home. Despite the tight housing market and increased interest rates, 2 families were assisted with this program. The city continues to address issues surrounding homelessness by working with various community partners. Efforts include supporting the Porterville Navigation Center, the first low barrier navigation center in Tulare County, currently operated by Kingsview. Since taking over on July 1st, 2023, Kingsview has served over 350 unduplicated individuals experiencing homelessness in the 2023-24 fiscal year. The Navigation Center offers 15 emergency beds and 15 bridge housing beds with wraparound support services. The city welcomed 2 affordable housing developments this year, Upholdings and Self-Help Enterprises on the Finca Serena development, which includes affordable and permanent supportive housing. Ficus Arena opened its doors in May of this year, and the 80 units are fully leased. They have successfully provided case management and are building a sense of community. Chelsea Development also opened the Carolina Apartments in June with 68 affordable units. The city concluded a grant-funded work program in partnership with WIB, the Workforce Investment Board, and CSET. This program received 42 referrals, with 11 individuals experiencing homelessness obtaining on-the-job training within the city departments and 24 enrolled in other career services. The city is also in the second year of partnership with Caltrans, Tulare County Association of Governments, and CSET for the second work program for individuals experiencing homelessness. The city is providing funding to beautify the right-of-ways and off-ramps of State Route 190 and State Route 65 within the city. In its first year, 26 individuals have participated, of which 86% of those participants have transitioned to employment, and 3,919 bags of trash and dangerous debris have been collected. The Tule River Tribe opened the long-awaited new location of Eagle Mountain Casino in May of this year. Eagle Mountain Casino is another dynamic tourist destination in southeastern Tulare County, in addition to Success Lake, the Giant Sequoia National Monument, and the Trail of 100 Giants. The economic development team continues to work with commercial developers and retailers to expand the retail offerings in Porterville. Dutch Brother Coffees and Ono Hawaiian Barbecue are expected to open next year at the Riverwalk Shopping Center, located at J Street and State Route 190. The community will also see the opening of a Wiener Schnitzel and a new Goodwill store on Olive Avenue. The city's ability to rise to the occasion to protect the community was demonstrated this year, with the valiant actions taken by the public works, police, and fire departments. A round of applause for these departments. Emergency operations through the Emergency Operations Center, and it was beyond words. Working through the night, staff protected community member homes and key infrastructure, such as the Westwood Street Bridge, from being damaged by the flood waters. We have demonstrated that together we can overcome any obstacle and build back stronger than ever. From safeguarding the safety of the community to finding creative ways to support businesses and offering increasing recreational opportunities, the city is committed to ensuring that all Porterville residents feel a sense of place and pride within their community. Please join me in celebrating our great Porterville community as we look forward to a prosperous 2024. What a wonderful outcome this morning. I am just taken, and there is so much humility as I went through the state of the city. It's Porterville.
Well, good morning, I'm John Wallace, and I've had the honor and privilege to serve as city manager of this great community. And want to thank Mayor Flores for her wonderful presentation today. Want to thank Jason Ridenauer, Alita, and for all of the folks in community development in the city that made today such a great presentation. Want to thank those at the here at the casino, Jesse James. I want to thank you and your staff for the wonder of being the hostess with Moses here. Much appreciate that. And again, as I shared, it's been I've been honored and blessed to serve in the wonderful and amazing staff that I get to work with on a daily basis. It makes coming to work a true pleasure. And I do want to, if I could, ask all of the city employees that are here today, if you could please stand for recognition. Much of what they do is certainly not the public eye, and I truly appreciate the opportunity to go out and whether it be at the wastewater treatment facility or out paving roads or parks maintenance, all of these different activities go certainly, I would say, not unnoticed, but certainly doesn't receive the necessary attention and appreciation that they receive. A couple of employees I want to, as they are graduating to the next chapter of their lives, I want to give them a special appreciation. So we have Anna Marie Olson, who's going to be retiring this month. In the city for 17 years, has been one of the most positive and just brightens your day being in the library. So it's just a great asset that the city's had and a truly remarkable person. Also with us, I want to say Hector Gonzalez. He's going to be retiring. "35 years of service to the city and is a walking encyclopedia of the city's water system. In fact, when it goes, this isn't on the plans, just go ask Hector. He knows literally where most of the pipes are in the system that aren't on plans. And then Maria Bemis said she would not be here. Did she actually bail out on me, or is Maria here? So Maria Bemis, who served as finance director for the time that I've been for the last 15 years, is going to be retiring in January, and truly is a remarkable financial expert, but also a great person, very ethical, and has done an amazing job in the stewardship and the conservative financial management of the city. And it's and I wish her the very best. With that, I would just say that thanks again to the staff, Eagle Mountain Casino and the Chamber for allowing for this wonderful opportunity that we have this holiday season.
Thank you.
And I would like to echo that as well. Thank you for everybody for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it. Right, and with that, to end things, we're going to do a raffle. So if you hear your name drawn, please come up and grab one of these wonderful prizes that we have. Somebody want to come help Miss Amanda? All right, so for you today, we have a beautiful shop local Porterville bag. All the bags are going to have gift cards in here to some of our local businesses. So there is Stafford's in here, and Mr. Brock Neely, you are our winner. There we go. Amanda, let's draw it. Next, we have another shop local portable bag, and you're gonna be receiving a gift card to Cafe Main Street 254. And that goes to Joe Baeza. Who we got next, Miss Amanda? Next up, we have another shop local Porterville, and you'll be receiving a gift card to the Mud House. And that is going to be Miss Sherry Garola. Okay. Is there anybody that might be able to take that for her, that might see her? Maybe we'll set it aside. We have her number here, so give her a call. Up next, shop local Porterville and a gift card to Java Express. And that is gonna go to Jason Usher. Up next, gift certificate to Grace Chili Dog. Grace Chili Dogs along with your shop local bag. And that's gonna be Michael Warden. We'll get that to him later. I don't think he's here any longer. Now up next with your shop local Porterville, a gift card to Cafe Main Street 254. That's gonna be Miss Stephanie Torres. Stephanie Torres. I see her back there. She's back there. We'll grab her in a minute. Miss Amanda, we're not done yet. Do you mind coming back up? And next up, we have some really beautiful holiday poinsettias here for you. And let's see who our winners are. Miss Sabrina Breedlove.
Congratulations.
And our next winner would be Miss Maria Mena. Our next winner is, I don't say this wrong, Jose Calles Valley Strong. I'm probably not saying it. Yes.
Wait a second.
Our very last winner is gonna be Patrice Hildreth. And with that, thank you everybody for coming out to First Friday Coffee. And a big thank you again to the Omaha Casino for hosting us.